IGNProLeague.com.
Alright guys, we're gonna go into this game on Tal'Darim Altar. Do it up, cats.
Here we go. Rain Future spawning as our blue Protoss player here in the top right-hand corner of Tal'Darim Altar. His opponent down in the bottom right-hand corner taking out Artist, formerly a faux U, but a very, very solid Korean player, is CheckSix Mystik spawning as our red Zerg.
That was a really impressive game out of Mystik right there. Just clean. Very clean game.
Yeah.
Won almost every engagement that he needed to. Lost his fourth and third. And brought it back.
Yeah.
I thought after he lost his fourth and third, even though he had the supply advantage, I thought he was out at that point.
Yeah, no, I mean, he was already out of mining on his main and natural, and he was very low on his third as well whenever he got his gold taken out at the same time. That was just starting to come up, but, you know, that was really, really huge.
Yeah, he had a couple huge fungals there, and then the Broodlord
transition. The one in the middle, like 6 metavacs, and then just boom.
That was literally
underneath.
like every unit that he had.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, supply blocked chrono boosts are never fun. Future going to go ahead and...
I seem, every time I toy around with Protoss, I seem to do that time after time. I'm so used to, obviously Terran you start with 11 supply, the other ones you start with a maximum of 10 supply. So I'm so used to that timing of dropping down the supply depot on 10 that I subconsciously think, let's put down the pylon on 10. Chrono boost out a probe. Oh, crap.
Oops.
That didn't work out very well.
Forge going down at the front right now for Future. Is he going to go with some kind of cannon cheese here?
Maybe just the expand for a little while.
Yeah, it's definitely possible, but he's not going to get to Mystik's base for quite a while here. He's going to scout Mystik last, so Mystik's also going pull first. He's going to be safe to any kind of cannon cheese. The only thing that could really fluster him would be possibly a pylon wall at the choke to the main, but
yeah.
I don't think he's going to do that.
Well, let's take a look at what both players are going to do here in a second. Mystik, like you said, with the early pool and delaying on gas, he is going to go right to an expansion. There it is, but with the early pool, should have the queens and links out to defend against any cheeses you were alluding to, but it doesn't look like Future is intent on doing any such thing. Photon Cannon going inside of his base, and may see something like a pretty quick Stargate build coming out of him.
Yes, indeedy. Probably going to get that natural expand up and running. Tech up to Stargate, do a little bit of Void Ray Phoenix Harass, try and get a couple queens, some probes, inflict a little bit of damage, retain map control, kill some OVs. I love the Stargate opener from Protoss in PvZ. It opens up so many options, and it does so much for the Protoss. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't do it unless you're trying to hit some kind of crazy gateway timing push or something like that.
Which is certainly possible. We've seen players like MC do that quite a bit, even on this map as well, and though a lot of people are favoring that Stargate now. And Future going with that wall that allows the pylon on the right side, so he can full wall this off if he wants to, or he can leave a gap. Leaves a lot of flexibility for him. I definitely like that move, and he is putting up his first gas just now. So gateway coming up will be a little bit later on his cybernetics core. Excuse me. But he only put down the one cannon, so it shouldn't be too late. Mystik, on the other hand, he does have his first gas done, still saving up for that Zergling speed, and we don't really have any inclination as to what he wants to do quite yet.
Yep, so neither player really committing down one particular deck path or the other, but Mystik is going to know what's going on in Future's base, because he has a Ling in there, and he's going to get a full scout off, so he's going to see the double gas, he's going to see the Cybo core timing, he's going to see all kinds of things. And it's just annoying to have Zerglings running around your base when you can't deal with them. That
was a super sweet way you said that right there, too. A little bit of Dr. Evil coming out at you. It appeared. Yeah, I love that. Anyway, so Zerglings... Anyway, I'm done. So the Zergling kind of... Oh, it looks like he's going to A-click his way to the top. I didn't know if he wanted to engage that probe. Looks like he is more content to get the scouting done. Just once again, visual confirmation on any sort of tech building. It would be coming out soon. And indeed, we do have that second cannon going down that will make this a solid wall.
All I wanted was frickin' sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. We have sea bass. Mutated sea bass.
Are they ill-tempered?
Yes! There it is. I love it when it works out perfectly like that. And the Stargate, indeed, as you alluded to earlier, is coming up from Future right now.
Yep.
So, Future will get that Phoenix and that Void Ray coming up.
Ooh, quick third base out of Mystik, though. This, this actually won't end up too badly for him if he detects that this is coming up quick, goes right into the evolution chamber, and is able to secure with some sport crawlers. Even the resources he loses through the sport crawlers will be more than made up through the amount of extra production that he's going to have. But it's going to be pretty risky nonetheless.
Yeah, it will be a little bit risky. If he can get that Void Ray over to the third before the queens waltz their slow behinds off creep over to the third, he could do some serious damage over there. We've seen that happen where players will lose their third because they don't have the creep spread going, and I think it's just a little bit risky on Mystik's part to take that third right away, as opposed to breaking down his natural third with some Zerglings and taking that. And that Zergling with one kill, still running around, now has speed, just being quite the annoyance. Now we do have a sentry out that will be able to take care of that, but that Zergling has been around for many days. He is a veteran of the war. He might not make it back.
That is
to
still
tell the hive
impressive.
mind. Yeah, that is still very impressive.
We have to tell the tale of this Zergling, man. He's still running around. Oh! Poor Void Ray
Pops
catches it.
like a zit as soon as the Void Ray comes out.
Shed a single tear.
And now Mystik is pretty well defended for the Void Rays. He's got Spore Crawlers up. He has a couple extra queens. He has 2 more queens additionally that are about to pop out right now. So I think he's going to be able to deal with this. Future's taking kind of an odd angle to get over to his base right now. He's gonna cut across.
There we go. He's going to make his way in. There is already a queen in position. He should be able to angle around with the Spore Crawler and sit it down fast enough. But he has not connected the creep in between his bases. It's going to make further queen reinforcement a little bit harder. Although one queen already done, the Overlord will fall, but a second queen is coming up, and that's going to be able to push away the Void Ray.
Yep, that will get rid of that Void Ray. I'm surprised he didn't follow that up with some subsequent Phoenix.
Yeah.
That just opens up so much more possibility for harass. You can pick those queens up, you can pick up drones, and it just makes the Void Ray much more threatening, I feel.
And it looks like no other Stargate units, if I am correct, have come out of there. So he's just going over to that 6-gate timing, following up with this Stargate build.
+1 6-gate timing here. And we kind of alluded to this earlier.
Yeah.
But we thought it would come if there wasn't a Stargate opener.
Yeah.
We had a Stargate opener.
You get a little more options. You can do more aggressive upgrades. You can add in a Twilight Council if you decide to bypass the Stargate or something like that. But this is still going to be pretty powerful. He's got a lot of stalkers. He already have a forward pylon. I don't think he has a probe out of the base that's unseen. He has to get one out now that the pylon is going down. But he is going to be able to make a very powerful attack very quickly. But Mystik has been running off of these 3 bases for some time. He's got good saturation down here, so he should be able to produce a number of units. He actually has the Hydralisk Den down as well, and a lot of upgrades coming up. So I don't know. It's going to be close, but he's going to be able to produce a ton of units to prepare for this.
Well, Hydra's great against gateway units. We've seen that before, especially high sentry compositions. Hydras, yes, they do get force fielded, they do get segmented into different groups, but they're continuously firing the whole time. That's what's important. That's why they're so good against these types of pushes, but he does not have a lot of warning time. This push is going to come very, very quickly here.
Yes.
And he chrono boosted out a considerable amount of units, and he's just charging straight into the natural right now. Mystik doesn't really have anything to deal with this. And that's a well-thought-out timing push from Future.
Oh, and Perfect has
left the game.
The other team doing it this time, but here comes Future cutting off those reinforcements oh so well. Oh, even trapping a bunch of them in. And he has so many units, he's going to be able to neutralize both those queens, not even worrying about the Spore Crawler there for a little while. And the Void Ray does fall, but it doesn't matter. Even with these drones being pulled, it looks like Future has enough to crash through this force.
Offensive pylon now in position. He will be able to reinforce, and reinforce he does. We have a ton of units streaming into the natural right now for Future. He is just ransacking Mystik's base, racking up the kills right now. Drones as well. And it's not every day you see Protoss units running amok throughout the Zerg base. Usually it's the other way around.
Yep, but that's, like you said, they are running amok, and that is already a significant amount of economic damage. 22 drones have fallen.
23, 24, 25.
And there's the GG.